An ambulance service and a 24-hour hotline for life-threatening emergencies were recently launched in Sri Lanka's Jaffna district, seen as the heartland of the country's ethnic Tamil population. The first 111 call came within 24 hours of opening the hotline. A teenage student had injured his leg playing cricket, and one of his teachers, who happened to be a member of the program's community health training, called the hotline and provided first aid until an ambulance arrived. The ambulance and paramedics were there within 3 minutes, and they transferred the patient to a nearby hospital for x-rays. Services like these have been available for years in Sri Lanka's larger cities like Colombo, Kandy, and Galle. Why were they so long in coming to big population centers like Jaffna? James Moore is the Deputy Chief of Mission at the U.S. Embassy in Sri Lanka.
Jaffna, like the rest of northern Sri Lanka and also eastern Sri Lanka, has traditionally lagged behind the rest of the country in terms of economic development. The same is true of health services. In addition, in the case of Jaffna, the Jaffna Peninsula has been cut off for several years from the rest of the country as a result of the conflict.
The new services are part of a much wider effort by the United States and other countries to help rebuild parts of the country's north that have been crippled by 25 years of conflict between Sri Lankan troops and rebels from the Liberation Tigers of Tamil EELAM, which has been fighting for a separate Tamil homeland in the north. Sri Lanka's neighbor, India, has also offered to help rebuild and develop much of the north. Donnie Woodyard is head of the Medical Teams International, a U.S.-based medical aid group that's helping spearhead emergency health services in Jaffna.